Hi, my name's John Birmingham. I am a husband, father, and more than anything, I believe in God and Jesus. Also, I'm a comedian, so in this video, I kind of joke. And the miracle of this video that's about Mars candies, M&Ms. M&Ms candies from Mars, made by Mars. Not literally from Mars, but the father and son who started Mars candies and who started M&Ms, their last name was Mars. M&M, the father and son. Forrest, and I don't recall the other one's name, and I talk about all in the video. And they started M&Ms, a Mars family, and it's still family owned. And talk about M&Ms, and the miracle is that all my depression went away. The real miracle is God. God is the real miracle. God is the real miracle. He made all my depression go away in this video. This video used to be 2 or 3 hours long, talking so depressed and distraught. I thought I would not ever tell anyone about what I was saying in the video because I was so depressed. And then it got to this place in the video, God showed up. He showed up. He probably has before. If that was something wrong, it shouldn't be something I should worry about. He always existed. He always is, was, and always shall be God. God. Not a man, but God. We can be godly and try to be like God and Jesus, but God is way better than us and more good and kind and beautiful. And He created all of us. And God is really good. And the miracle is that He made all my depression go away in this video. That's pretty good. And He can do it for you. He can do those kinds of things for you too. He can make our lives more than our wildest dreams. That's what He's going to do for us, either in the next life or in this life. God will make things more than our wildest dreams. That's in Ephesians, I think, 3, but I'm not sure. It's in the Bible, and you can look it up. God will make our lives more than our wildest dreams. It's really in the Bible. That's amazing. That's how good it's going to be. So live for God and Jesus. Okay, here's the video.
He doesn't look that old. Bruce Willis, does he? He took a bad picture. It's about how athletic you are. Rocky Balboa, the Joker, skinny. All of them skinny, in shape, athletic, the coolest ones. Everyone aspires to it. Are you crazy? You want to be fat? Listen to me. I'm good. When did I say skinny? You're a fool for blaming me. I'm a good person. I do good work for Jesus and God, Mother Hubbard. He does good work for God. Build confidence. Build confidence. He might be good. I don't know. He got really famous. David Goggins. He got really famous. Oop, yay, it's a... No. Not anyone's backside. Please get away, far away. No. No. I hope you die. I don't want to be put away. When I just tried to say get the asshole away from me, it made me say put away. I'd rather die. I wouldn't have to be taken away by police like a criminal ever again. Oh, wait. I don't have to. God let me know I'm not supposed to ever go to jail. And I'm not supposed to ever be brought to one of those hospitals again. This is a miracle. Hey, my depression went away. Oh. Yay. I threw that brown M&M away. Like David Lee Roth threw the red hot chili peppers. He didn't eat them. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Yoda. June 24 of you, man. No. Where my M&Ms, man? Give me that bald head of yours of my M&M. I know you shaved it to the skin. Skinhead. Kick my ass, shit. No, I should have never said that about M&M. A bald head. Why? He'll kill me, man. He has $18 billion. No. Then he acts like he's so white. He didn't say it. Give me these M&Ms, man. Mr. T, I pity your fool. You know who I am? I'm Mr. T. I'm 75 years old. I'll kick your ass, Eminem. You're a fool, man. You are old. You said it yourself, 75. Sitting there on 18 billion. I never said shit to any of y'all. One guy said that bald head about me, dead, man. Now you're gonna be dead? That's how Eminem talks. Look, let me take this lizard skin mask off. See? I'm Eminem, man. I'm black. The blonde-headed Eminem. Blonde-headed no. He takes off his silicone mask and he's a lizard. And he's, see, I'm a lizard person, man. And then he goes, no, I'm not. I was just kidding. It's a mask. And he takes off. See, I'm black. This is Eminem, dude. I'm actually a black dude. See? I tricked all you. I said I'm not a dude. No, let me take this mask off. I ain't no dude. See? It's Eminem. I fooled you with all them silicone masks, man. Get my daughter and kids. Get my kids, man. Give me these M&Ms. I'm a fag, dude. Spit out chocolate drooled out of my mouth. I have to clean that. That was funny. That's funny, man. You think you're funny? You think Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. No. An M&M fell out of my mouth. Under my... I'm sorry. I hope I get my kids. I hope I get Danica and the kids. Well, let's look at these M&Ms. Let me show you. See? M&Ms, man. Let's do a zoom in on this. Zoom. Wait, no. Try to actually get in focus without any bright light on it. Why is that not in better focus? Zoom in more and go from further away so it looks better quality. I mean, a long lens effect. I should have known you got to zoom all the way out to... It needs to be brighter. In here it's dark. The blinds are drawn. It's in the dark. M&Ms. Okay. It's very good. Huh? It is really good. I ate a blue M&M. Wow, a blue M&M. I'm gonna eat a yellow M&M. Let's look at these M&Ms. Zoom in on it and go from further away since it has a light now. Yeah, this is what I was trying to do. Look at these M&Ms. A peanut. Actually, that's really good. It's like a peanut. Wow. Maybe that's how they originally made them, like replacing the peanut shell. Like at carnivals and stuff, they replaced it with chocolate and a hard candy shell that you could eat. I think that's how our M&Ms are originally made. Orangutan, originally. Those look really good to eat. Like peanuts at a carnival. They replaced the outside shell with chocolate. Wow, like back in the old days of carnivals and 1920s or something. Let's look it up. I'm gonna eat them. Oops. Alright, it's just me. Ugh. Try to flare my nostrils into the food. Praise God, praise Jesus. History of M&Ms. 100+ years. The 1920s. The rich 100+ year history, but then, wait, why is it? Forrest E. Mars. Wow, his last name was Mars. This is before it was cool to like try to go to Mars. Ugh. Yep. Newark, New Jersey. Plain chocolate. Hey, Newark, New Jersey. Plain chocolate candies were introduced in 1941. Plain and peanut. I really like the way these ones taste. They still have packages like this. It says more than 100 years ago. Let's look back. Forrest E. Mars. Do research. A miracle. He brought it to the Hershey Corporation. One of the best chocolate factories on earth with an amusement park. Is there anything wrong with it? Who the fuck around here thinks chocolate's bad, man? What's wrong with you, man? You don't like chocolate? Come on. You ever seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? What do you think about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? You don't like that? How about Hersheys? Stupid. They're trying to ruin it. Well, I gotta be skinny, man. I'm old. I gotta be skinny. I'm young. That was not that nice. Of all the random things, he looks young. The guy I was thinking about who was out there, but he's probably not even home. I know his car is probably not even in the driveway. I was thinking my neighbors, but the whole time I was thinking he wasn't even home anyway. But it was like the thought of somebody like right outside the window, some soul, an angel, or I don't know who. Of course not the neighbor. He looks young. He's skinny. He's always been skinny, I think. I didn't meet him when he was really young, but history of M&Ms. Let's look at a picture, a video. Check this out. Look at them. They look so good. I'm eating them. They look like there's peanuts. Candies. No, candies. They're actually really, really good. BS. More than 100 plus years experience. More experience? Huh? They've been around more than 100 years. M&Ms. Yes, look. 1930s MoMA. Museum of Modern Art. Whoa. Although no one is certain that the tale is true, legend has it that Forrest Mars Sr., the first M in M&Ms, he visited Spain during the Spanish Civil War of 1936 to 1939, where he saw soldiers eating small chocolates with a hard sugary coating that prevented the candies from melting. Wow. He came to America. He may have already been here, I don't know. And he started his own batch of the peanut and plain M&Ms in 1940 or 41. In 1981, astronauts brought M&Ms with them to outer space. 1981. Wow. It melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Was trademarked in 1954. How great for them. More M&Ms to eat. Wow, I need a bunch of these. The story of Mars. Few could have envisioned Frank C. Mars's ultimate success when he started making and selling buttercream candy from his kitchen in Tacoma, Washington in 1911. Wow, I was right about him being in America before then. After a century of launching world-class products and services, creating exciting new business segments, and welcoming thousands of top-notch associates, two things have remained constant since then. Mars and M&Ms, or M&Ms they're talking about, are a principle-based family and family-owned business at heart. Thank God. The next generation of the Mars family, Forrest E. Mars Jr. and Forrest F. John F. Mars, Jacqueline Badger Mars, led the globalization of Mars Incorporated. This is some other thing. Hey, since 2001, headquartered in McLean, Virginia. Hey, it's a miracle. Mars Candies, headquartered in McLean, Virginia. I live somewhere, I'm not going to say. Mars continues to prosper as a principles-based business with more than $47 billion in annual sales in 2022. Oh, cool. Mars founder is born 1883. Mars founder is born. Mars founder Frank C. Mars is born in Glenwood, Pope County, Minnesota. His mother, Elva, teaches him how to hand dip chocolates. Hey. 1891. William Wrigley Jr. Wow, Wrigley? Wow, cool! Wrigley! Yeah, Wrigley. Wrigley's gum. Juicy fruit. They may have never seen that. That was Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew! No! I really like juicy fruit. And M&M, disgusting. But I like my wife. Rather be with her and the kids. William Wrigley, if she's ever going to be with me. William Wrigley Jr. comes to Chicago. He is 29, has $32, and a great talent for sales. Starts out in the baking powder business, and one day Mr. Wrigley gets the idea to offer merchants free chewing gum with each can of baking powder. The rest is history. Cool. Huge. They went big. Well, maybe they didn't even feel that huge. Maybe it was just normal business for them. A miracle. I really like Wrigley's and M&Ms. Wrigley. What a jerk I was to say it in some stupid way when I first said his name. How awful of me. I really like Wrigley and Juicy Fruit. My dad eats Juicy Fruit. My dad chews Juicy Fruit. I like M&Ms. I like Juicy Fruit. Juicy Fruit and Spearmint Chewing Gums debut. Today, Juicy Fruit is the #1 fruit gum brand in the United States. $18.93 is when Juicy Fruit debuted. I think just months ahead of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. Wow. 131 years ago. Wait, yeah, 131 years ago. 1902. Frank C. Mars marries Ethel G. Cusack, a school teacher in Minnesota. He has been selling Taylor's molasses chips in Minnesota since he was 19. 1904. Forrest E. Mars Sr. is born. Forrest Edward Mars Sr. is born in Wadena, the funky cold Wadena, Minnesota. It's not funky. It's cold. It's cold there. Sometimes it's warm. Yeah, it's warm. Okay. He was born in 1904. 1911, Mars founder creates and sells buttercream candy. Frank C. Mars starts making and selling buttercream candy from his kitchen in Tacoma, Washington, USA. That says 1911 is when the buttercream candy was made in his kitchen. There's butter, cream, chocolate, maybe. Chocolate candy, maybe chocolate. Maybe they had chocolate, maybe they didn't. Buttercream candy. Double mint introduced in 1914. Mars founder begins first candy business. Frank C. Mars relocates to Minneapolis and finds room to grow. He starts a basket candies business, the Nougat House. It produces Patricia chocolates, named after Frank and Veronica's Frank's second wife, daughter. 1920. The second wife's daughter. Iconic Chicago skyscraper rises on Michigan Avenue. I think I'll faint. I don't know if I have to be married to a new wife, but I don't want to. I like Danica. I'm stupid. I'm smart. I'm a genius, maybe. I don't know what my IQ is, but maybe it's been as high as 200. 200. Business grows to include new Marrow Bar candy, Marrow-Laga. Trump. What does he have to do? Do you think he has something to do with it? Maybe. Marrow Bar. He must have liked chocolate as a little boy. He was a little baby. 1949, in the winter, New York City Christmas. The company did business of less than $100,000 a year. It didn't stand up well under transportation. Having moved to Minneapolis, father and son collaborate and launch a new candy bar. Frank introduces Milky Way bar after getting the idea for a malted milk and a candy bar from discussion. You gotta brush your teeth. I gotta brush my teeth from a discussion with his son Forrest Sr. Its success leads to the hiring of full-time sales staff. Make sure after you eat the candy to brush your teeth. I'll show you how much of this candy I ate. Look how much candy I ate. And I was eating potato chips before and sour cream. I'm really good at writing screenplays. And hi. Mars. Mars. What a cool idea to make a company that make a company unless you're not supposed to. You're probably not supposed to. But that might be it for me. Maybe I'm thinking about, like, is that something I can make money at and still get to be like famous or make $1 billion or a few $1 billion. I'm really good at writing screenplays and real movies. I'm really good at writing comedy, good kind of dramatic comedy screenplays, dramedy, drama, comedy, genre, screenplays. Mars. I wonder. It's awful of me to wonder about this earth. God doesn't want us to wonder about the earthly things, like living longer and being more good looking and healthy. Sins of the flesh not included. This is pretty good. Maybe I can be a spokesperson for Mars. I like this video. Dream big. Maybe you can have $400 billion or be a huge movie star on Earth like Taylor Swift with 1.2 billion or 10 billion. Who knows? She may have 18 billion one day if she keeps it up, or 4 billion. Most really famous people only have a little more than $1 billion unless they got their money from some other thing, like Elon Musk or one of those kinds of people. Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and others. There may be some trillionaires on Earth. That's a little too crazy for me, unfortunately. But maybe billions of dollars, I think. That's realistic. Because I'm really good at making movies and music and videos. And my kids have 1 billion views. It's not dollars, but all 3 of them together have 1 billion views. And my Ronald McDonald video was bigger than Elon Musk's biggest video by the year 2022. It has 63 million views. He didn't in particular have huge he had huge things. He had huge money. He can pay for any amount of views he feels like. He can pay to be the #1 most famous person ever, if that's what he felt like paying for. But instead, he got paid for his business ideas, like the Mars stuff. And there's the Rockefeller family historically, and these other families who had huge amounts of money. Andrew Carnegie.
the Waltons, who did Walmart, who started Walmart, the Walton family, Warren Buffett, of course, Bill Gates. Computers may not even exist without him, or they'd be like not where they are today. Other billionaires, or about billionaires, like, I don't know, the food companies, McDonald's, Papa John's. I don't want to eat any more food. And so it's really interesting to think that maybe you can make billions of dollars maybe you can make billions of dollars one day. Something to be kind of motivated about, because it's not wrong to want earthly things. If you're a king who may be watching this, or you become a king one day, God says if you're really good at your work, it should be seen by kings. If you're a violin player, if you're not a violin player, a guitarist, drummer, something that you do that's really, really good, those are the things that I do. But you may have something better. You may be a brilliant electrician, or someone like the bald guy who had a little hair in the back and those glasses, who was like one of the most famous cool people, like Leonardo da Vinci, who was an American who started electricity. Ben Franklin, that's probably you, right? The next Ben. No, he'd have to be listening from the underworld, or wherever he is awaiting judgment day. And we don't know where Ben Franklin is, but you may be someone like Ben Franklin or Leonardo da Vinci, or those people who did amazing things on earth. And is it right or wrong to want to do huge, cool, beautiful, godly, kind, good, amazing, unique, brilliant, one-of-a-kind, mainstream ideas that help all of humanity and all of humankind, and are about God's glory, for the glory of God and for Jesus? Is it okay to make a bunch of money or not? Who knows? But to live for God, all for the glory of God, is all we should do. That's all we should do, is live for the glory of God in everything we do, no matter what it is we're doing. Whether we're suffering, whether we're feeling the least of others, whether we're repenting, feeling sorry for anything we did wrong, whether we have pain, whether it feels good, whether it's okay, whether it feels really bad, whether it's not okay or okay, whether you're sick or in health, whatever you're doing for God, the glory of God. Love your wife for the glory of God. Love your husband for the glory of God. Love others without any lust. No lust at all. No lust at all in anything you do, because that's wrong. Don't be led into temptation. All for the glory of God. The work that you do, the hard work you do to make money, for the glory of God. All the hard work you've ever done in your life should be for the glory of God. If it's not, it's wrong and bad, and it'll come back to you. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. That's in the Bible. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. That's not really in quotes, because it's truth. It's God's truth. It's reality. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, as a parable. It means anything bad you've ever done will come back to you. No matter how big or small it is, it'll come. Whatever I did will come back to me, or I don't know. It will come means God made me say that, but I'm a sinful man who is led into temptation and lust, and I'm okay. I was a little depressed earlier. I'm not now. So I brushed my teeth, but I'm gonna put some toothpaste on. Something touched my foot. Weird. Little mouse reached out with his tiny mouse hand and grabbed my foot and pet it. And then I went over there and had to. Hey. Alexa, play a song by John Birmingham.
Shuffling songs by John Birmingham.
That's
on
me,
Amazon
John
Music.
Birmingham. Alexa, stop. That was one of my songs. This was me a few years ago. I'm a little older now. Okay. Mars moved to Chicago in 1929. In 1923, they started the Milky Way bar, and he merged with his son. At some time, he let his son, who was born in 1904, so his son must have been 18 or 19, and they collaborate and launch the Milky Way bar. Wow. Let's look back to here. Mars founder is born, Frank C. Mars, 1883. And then, in 1904, Forrest E. Mars was born. His son. Frank C. Mars in 1883 and Forrest E. Mars in 1904. Frank C. Mars in 1883. You don't have to study it. This is not for a test. I'm looking because I'd like to see how old was he. I guess in his 40s or late 30s. When they started M&Ms. When did they start M&Ms? They had the candies in 1911. In 1911, Mars founder creates and sells buttercream candies. That's what the M&Ms are, or were. Let's look at this picture. When you crave good candy, eat a delicious confection by makers of Milky Way. That must have been later when they had the Milky Way. In 1920 something. When you crave good candy, eat a delicious confection by makers of Milky Way. Basket buttercreams. Excuse me. So in 1911 they had buttercream candy, which was like M&Ms, I think. And they had the gum that was started double mint gum. Double mint. In 1914. 1920, he began the first candy business. Basket candies business. The Nougat House. So maybe around the 1920s is when M&Ms really started, but they weren't called M&Ms. Father and son. Mars and Mars.
I guess that's who M&Ms were started after in the 1920s. Him and his son, M&M. Wow, that's really cool. But that's a little scary if I messed up and I'm supposed to be like where this guy is who had 2 wives, because I'm trying to get back my first wife. So forget this, but this is kind of cool. But this is okay, but I'd like, I have 1 wife. I don't want to marry someone else. But this is cool. His son, who is one of the original founders, probably only had 1 wife. Let's see what his name is. Maybe by a miracle. Oh man, 1934, the Mars founder died. How awful. He was born in 1882 or 1883. Excuse me, 1883. He was only 50 or 51. Oh man, he died young. Forrest Mars Sr. Let's look up and see how Maltesers. Oh, introduced in Europe. I don't know who they are. Forrest Mars. Okay, but they're pretty good. Forrest Mars Sr. wife, Audrey Mars. Excuse me. Hey, a miracle. He only had 1 wife, Audrey Mars. Oh. Yeah, I pooted. I'm stupid. I gotta get out of here. I pooted. I'm stupid. I booted. I'm stupid. I pooted. I'm stupid. I pooted. I'm stupid. No. We got Forrest J. Ackerman here at the ball game, 1932. It's the Brooklyn Dodgers. We've got Babe Ruth up to bat. Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and hello, I'm little and small. If that's what you do, let me roll up this. Just get out of here. You don't want to see any of that in this nice video. If you want what I've done, he killed him. He killed him. He killed him. I knew it. Sorry, I was talking like a man, but she's actually a woman. Who are all these people? We don't know. Okay. Praise God. Praise God. Praise Jesus. The history of M&M's candy. And I hope to God you make enough money to be okay. With God and Jesus, you have plenty of money. Bye.